Welcome back to Tap Tech, the place where we explore the coolest tech from around the world. If you love phones, gadgets, and honest reviews, you're in the right place. And today, we're diving deep into the Redmi Note 14 Pro 5G, a device that's been making headlines. With its eye-catching design, powerful specs, and an aggressive price, this phone is already catching the attention of budget-conscious users and tech lovers alike. Let's start by just holding the phone. It feels premium. It really does. You can immediately notice the attention to detail. The frame is slightly squared, but the edges have a smooth curve, giving it a firm grip without feeling sharp. The rear panel has a matte finish that doesn't pick up fingerprints easily. The camera bump is a little noticeable, but it's neatly integrated and doesn't wobble much on a table. Color-wise, Redmi has done a fantastic job. The Sand Gold Edition especially stands out. It's subtle but classy. In the sunlight, it glows just a little, giving off a premium shine without looking too flashy. The way light reflects off the back makes it look more expensive than it really is. For people who want a phone that turns heads, this one does the job. Now, let's talk about the screen. It's a 6.7-inch AMOLED display. Full HD plus resolution. And the best part? It supports a 120Hz refresh rate. That means scrolling through Instagram, browsing the web, or gaming feels silky smooth. The brightness is impressive too. Even under direct sunlight, the screen is readable. The colors pop. Blacks are deep. Reds, greens, and blues are vibrant. Watching movies on this phone is a real treat. Redmi has included Gorilla Glass Victus on the front, which is a solid touch. It gives you peace of mind against scratches and minor drops. Combine that with the IP54 splash resistance, and you've got a phone that can survive some rough use. Under the hood, the Redmi Note 14 Pro 5G packs the Qualcomm Snapdragon 7's Gen 2. It's not the top-tier chip from Snapdragon, but it holds its own. Daily tasks like opening apps, switching between tabs, or navigating the UI are handled smoothly. We tried multitasking with several apps open, and there were no signs of lag. Everything just worked. Gaming on this phone is pretty solid too. Games like Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG, and Asphalt 9 run smoothly. On medium to high settings, frame rates are stable, and heating is minimal. The phone does get warm during long gaming sessions, but nothing uncomfortable. The Adreno 710 GPU does a good job handling graphics-heavy titles. When it comes to storage and RAM, there are different configurations. Our model had 8GB of RAM and 256GB of UFS 2.2 storage. UFS 2.2 isn't the fastest, but it's fast enough for most users. App loading times are decent, and large files open without much delay. The RAM management is also good. Background apps stay alive longer, which is great if you switch between apps frequently. Let's talk about the cameras. This is where the Redmi Note 14 Pro 5G really shines. On the back, it features a triple camera setup. The main sensor is a 200MP Samsung HP3 sensor. Yes, 200 megapixels. That's a huge number, and it's not just for show. The photos are incredibly detailed. You can zoom in, crop, and still retain sharpness. In daylight, the images are stunning. The dynamic range is wide, colors look natural, and the sharpness is on point. Whether it's landscapes, close-ups, or portraits, the main camera delivers excellent results. Even in tricky lighting conditions, it holds up well. The 8MP ultra-wide sensor does a decent job. It captures more of the scene, which is great for group shots or architecture. The detail level isn't as high as the main sensor, of course, but it's perfectly usable. Then there's the 2MP macro camera. It's there, but it doesn't do much. The quality isn't great, and focusing can be a struggle. Honestly, it's more of a filler sensor. Night mode on the main camera is impressive. The phone handles low light situations better than expected. The photos come out bright, with minimal noise. It takes a second or two to process, but the results are worth it. You don't need to worry about carrying a separate camera anymore. This phone is more than capable. On the front, there's a 16MP selfie camera. Selfies are clear, skin tones look natural, and background blur in portrait mode is quite accurate. For video calls, social media, or vlogging, this front camera does the job well. Video recording maxes out at 4K 30 frames per second. The footage looks good, with decent stabilization. It won't beat a flagship, but for the price, it performs really well. Whether you're recording a casual vlog or a family event, you won't be disappointed. Now let's talk about the battery. The Redmi Note 14 Pro 5G packs a 5100 mAh battery. That's more than enough for a full day's use. With moderate use, you can easily get through 2 days. Watching YouTube, browsing social media, taking photos, and some light gaming didn't even drop the battery below 40% after a full day. That's impressive, and when it's time to charge, the phone supports 67W fast charging. From 0 to around 50% in just under 20 minutes. A full charge takes about 45 minutes. That's fast. And yes, the 67W charger is included in the box. That's something not all brands are doing anymore. Another strong feature is the software. The phone runs on HyperOS, based on Android 14. It's cleaner than MIUI, smoother, and more stable. The animations are snappy, and there are fewer unnecessary apps pre-installed. Xiaomi has clearly worked on improving the user experience. There are also several useful features like floating windows, screen recording, and a one-handed mode. Updates are promised for at least 2 years. It's not as long as some premium brands, but for a mid-range phone, it's acceptable. If you're not constantly chasing the latest Android version, you'll be fine. Connectivity is strong too. You get dual 5G support, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.3, and NFC. Everything works without issues. Calls are clear, and mobile data is stable. GPS is accurate, and the haptic feedback from the vibration motor is surprisingly good for a phone in this price range. But there's also an IR blaster, which is something Xiaomi still includes in many of their phones. It lets you control TVs, air conditioners, and other appliances. It's a small feature, but incredibly useful. The stereo speakers are loud and clear. Watching videos or playing games without earphones is enjoyable. There's no 3.5mm headphone jack, though, so you'll need to use wireless earbuds or a USB-C adapter. The in-display fingerprint sensor is quick and reliable. Face unlock works fine too, even in low light. Now, who is this phone for? Well, if you want a great camera, a solid display, smooth performance, and a big battery, all without spending a fortune, the Redmi Note 14 Pro 5G is a strong contender. It offers more than what you'd expect for its price. It doesn't try to be flashy. It just works well. Of course, there are some trade-offs. The macro camera isn't useful. There's no wireless charging. And the plastic frame, while sturdy, doesn't feel as premium as metal. But those are small things. For what you're paying, this phone delivers in daily use. It's fast, responsive, and reliable. Whether you're a student, a working professional, or someone looking for a secondary phone, this one fits the bill. You can take great photos, play games, stream movies, and stay connected, all without worrying about battery life. And let's not forget the design. The sand gold finish really sets it apart. It's unique, elegant, and eye-catching. It's a phone you'll enjoy showing off. It looks more expensive than it is. And that's always a good thing. Even after a few weeks of use, the phone holds up well. There are no lags. The battery still charges fast. The camera still performs beautifully. The screen still feels smooth. That consistency is important. It means you're getting your money's worth. Redmi has done a solid job balancing performance, design, and price. This phone isn't trying to compete with $1,000 flagships. But it doesn't need to. It knows what it is. A great mid-range phone with premium features. So, should you buy it? If your budget is tight, and you want a phone that checks all the right boxes, then yes. The Redmi Note 14 Pro 5G is a fantastic option. Especially if you care about camera quality, battery life, and a stunning screen. And with fast charging and solid software, it becomes even more appealing. If you're looking to upgrade from an older Note phone, you'll feel the difference right away. And if you're new to the Redmi series, this is a great place to start. It's polished, powerful, and practical. That's our full review of the Redmi Note 14 Pro 5G. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Tap Tech. We bring you the latest in smartphones, gadgets, and tech reviews. Thanks for spending time with us today, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay curious and stay tuned with Tap Tech.